Look good, check. Live good, check. Make sure the name got respect. All checks is a yes. Need a feature that's a check. Write a song that's a check first, work next. All checks is a yes. 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 Look good, check. Live good, check. Make sure the name got respect. All checks is a yes. 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 Need a feature that's a write a song.
What's going on, y'all? That's right. We're looking for all actors, models, singers, musicians, business owners, entrepreneurs. We're looking for you. Hey, if you want to be part of the show, either be a guest co-host or to be interviewed by Foxy and Floozy, send all information to info@southsideradio.live. We can't wait to have you part of the show. See you soon. Hey, hey, hey. What? And he like that. Hey. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? The Buskins, Divas, Don, Floozy, Light. It is your number one vixen, Foxy. How you doing? You are now tuned in to the hottest LGBTQI station right here on SouthsideRadio.live. The Naked Truth, where we tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the naked truth. It's our views, our voice, and our what? Naked Truth. What's going on, Floozy?
What's up, Floozy?
How you doing?
I'm good.
You doing good?
I'm doing well.
How was your weekend?
Awesome as usual.
Really?
Yep.
Did you get into it?
I mean, no. I mean, I watched some movies.
Oh, what movies did you watch?
I watched. Oh, girl, it wasn't that awesome. I guess, was it? I'm not sure if I'm more sad about the Salt and Pepper movie or if I'm more sad about putting my dog down.
Oh, that's right, Sandy.
Both just tragic situations for me. I cried on both occasions.
Oh, sorry, boo. I forgot you had called me when you was. I had called you.
Yeah.
And you was telling me that y'all had just left from doing that.
Yeah.
And you had to go do some shopping therapy and stuff. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was sad. That put me in a bad place.
How is your mom taking it?
Girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, look, at least Sam now.
Girl, don't stop that. Sam don't know what to do, baby.
Sam is the cat, okay? That's very possessive over Floozy.
Possessive pussy. Ain't that something? That's new.
Oh my God. Well, I had a very exciting weekend. I began to get back on Bigo.
Uh-huh.
And I had an audition.
Girl, I was there.
Yes, to be an official paid host on Bigo.
All checks is a yes.
All checks is a yes, honey. Look, I'm not going to
yes.
turn down anything that's going to bring in some what? Some coins. Okay, so yes, I had a great and amazing time, and I got to toot my horn a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They said I was the very first audition to get approved or pass, as they say, within 28 minutes. An audition takes 30 minutes.
Girl, yeah, they came right back in and told you had passed. Welcome.
Okay. And I'm part of the agency called Balling Out of Control.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the grand dawn of Bigo. Thanks to Empress Paris, who is the godmother of Bigo. This agency includes a lot of people. I'm going to throw out some names. Tamar. Kiki Wyatt. Shakana.
Oh, my.
And some more, but I ain't gonna. That's enough. That's enough. Okay, so I want y'all to go ahead and look me up on Bigo because we're gonna be doing a lot of after shows over there. I'm gonna be on a lot of panels with a lot of celebrities and everything. My Bigo ID is The Real Foxy. Okay, The Real Foxy. So make sure y'all download that app. Okay, if you got the other app, uninstall that other app and you install Bigo. Okay. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and get into it. But as we get ready to talk about these topics, make sure that you're following us on all our social media sites. We are on iHeartRadio. Yeah. Okay. Make sure you follow us on Facebook at Southside Radio Live. Make sure you also follow the Instagram page at SouthsideRadio.live. All right. And make sure you head on to our website at SouthsideRadio.live and make sure you subscribe to our VIP list so that you'll get alerts every time a brand new episode of any one of our top shows is uploaded. And don't forget to head on over to our YouTube channel at SouthsideRadio.live. hit subscribe and turn on those notifications.
All right.
Let's get into these topics. As y'all know, finally, we got a versus battle between Ashanti and Keisha Cole.
Finally.
Child, in the words of Floozy,
late.
Now, let me tell you something. Me and Floozy was on the phone as this was happening. First, we forgot that it was happening.
Yeah.
And then I think I saw a post or something on, I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's right. The versus battle is tonight, which was on a Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And so we was like, I'm not going to watch it.
Right.
We were
over that a minute ago.
We was over it, by this time. But then it was like nothing else to do. So
right, there was nothing on, nothing else to do.
Right.
Go ahead,
let's tune it in. So we watched all the way up till they took a break. And it was late.
It was late. First it was lit, but then it turned late.
Yeah, I mean,
turned late.
You had both of them was late to the party, honey.
Literally.
7:00 came around. They still setting up. Mm-hmm. The Keisha Cole camera was all out of focus. They trying to focus the camera. Ashanti wasn't sitting there. 8:00, a little out there. I was like 8:01, 8:02 to be precise. Ashanti finally comes to sit down. Still no Keisha Cole.
Still no Keisha.
No Keisha Cole.
And I got upset with Keisha. I got upset with Ashanti.
Yeah, we did kind of read Ashanti down. I'm sorry, Pooh. I'm sorry.
I really did.
I kind of want to take all the read and shade with Ashanti. We're going to take it back today.
No, because two wrongs don't make a right.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? But whatever.
Well.
It wasn't about them. It wasn't personal. You take up personal business personally.
That's true. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Don't take that out on your fans.
Because let me tell you something. Keisha Cole was hella late to the versus battle. She was basically over an hour late. Mm-hmm. And she issued an apology. So let's go ahead and listen to Keisha Cole's apology, honey.
Right.
But more so than anything, I want to apologize for not sitting my ass in that seat. Okay? Because I was there. And I should have sat down. I should have just sat in the seat, no matter if I felt like, the visual wasn't clear or, they said my music wasn't going to be right or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? I think that more so than anything, people wanted me to sit. Be present, even though they didn't know that I was present.
Right.
But
Okay. So I don't believe a word she said.
What do you mean you don't believe it?
Girl, she just saying that because everybody was reading her down about why you was so late.
Okay, they started off reading her down, but what ended up happening was Ashanti got read because she seemed like she was just being real.
Because as we watched, if y'all watched the freaking versus battle, you would notice that every time Keisha sang her song or one of her songs, Ashanti was busy doing something else, even having conversations on the side with her crew,
tweeting
or tweeting on the phone, or texting, or taking a picture, fixing her hair. Like she wasn't paying attention at all to what Keisha Cole was doing.
Girl, she's taking the earpiece out of her ear.
Right. Okay. Well, I would have too every time Keisha Cole's trying to do that doggone run, huh? I'm sorry. She still can't get that run down perfect. She was all over the place, but I will give it to her. She was into it.
She was giving her life.
She was at one point she had to stand up because she wished it could have been a regular versus where they was in the room together on a stage like how Patti Bell and Gladys Knight did.
Yeah.
Because she wanted to stand up. She wanted to actually perform. She said just being constrained into that little bitty space, it was just like, because at one point you couldn't even see her hair. All you saw was her breast. It looked like they was about to pop out and her singing her heart out.
She did have a titty situation going on there.
She did. I was like, if she belt one note too hard, she was going to have a Janet Jackson moment, boy. All right. So if y'all check that out, let us know how did you feel. By the time they get that little half break, speaking of that half break, when they came back after their little break, did y'all get into Ashanti putting Keisha Cole in her place?
But she was wrong.
Keisha was wrong. Hey, way wrong.
Was Keisha wrong or was Ashanti wrong?
No, Keisha was wrong. Because right before they went on their break, Keisha Cole didn't have it sent. That was number 11 for Keisha Cole's. So that means that Ashanti was only on number 10. So when they came back, Keisha right away, as Ashanti was getting together, all right, let's go ahead. It's my turn, right? Yeah, it's my turn.
They left off after Ashanti, right?
No.
It was an Ashanti song, then they left. And then Ashanti
no, remember, they did Keisha first. They did Keisha left because I was like, okay, that's perfect to end it on that.
Okay. Oh, you're right.
She did Heaven Sent. I was like, okay, they could go on break right after that. That's perfect.
Yeah, I remember.
And and so Keisha was like, no, it's okay, it's my turn. And then Ashanti gave her some type of look. She's like, no, it's not your turn. It's not your turn. She said, no, we ain't playing that.
Yeah, I got a little petty. I'm like, oh, okay.
And then she was like, and then Ashanti was fixing her hair. She's like, go ahead, play the track. Because she's like, Instagram gonna shut us off. Go. Right. I was like, woo.
Right. She's like, we don't got so much time. We'll turn it back on. Shit.
But she was basically cussing Keisha Cole's out real nice. And that's why everybody was saying the whole vibe was completely off. But it started off that way because I think when Ashanti sat down, I believe that they was telling Ashanti that Keisha is standing right there.
Oh, somebody knew something.
Right.
And somebody sent somebody something.
Because Ashanti was so irritated. She's like, well, I didn't know I was going to be hosting today. So, well, let's play some of my songs now.
Right.
I was like, dang.
So I was mad at Ashanti all this time, and then to come to find out when Keisha released that apology, I'm like, oh, girl, so you was just being like, y'all just diva'd it up.
That was both being very diva.
I think that was unnecessary.
But I said Ashanti won only because she gave me more bops.
I mean, but like I said before, these are songs that nobody cares about unless they just, you know what I'm saying? Unless they do a verses or something. You don't just bust out and play Ashanti at the club or bust out to play Ashanti at a party.
I will.
If you remember to.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's hot at the moment.
Oh, some people would say that about Keisha Cole too.
And then, girl, you gonna always hear Keisha Cole song at a party or barbecue or.
And you won't think you won't hear Ashanti song at a party.
At a good
you would hear Baby.
The girls
you would hear Baby any moment. Anybody gonna pop in Baby. You can go to any club, even a white bar on a jukebox, a Touchstone jukebox, and Baby is the number one played song there by Ashanti.
Okay, listen. So
baby,
so me,
baby,
you and the girls
baby.
will get together, right? And we're gonna drink us some infused wine
or foolish,
some wine, and we're gonna have some weed. I mean, some.
I would not even think of Keisha Cole because I wasn't a Keisha Cole fan like that.
When we get real fucked up, it's gonna be Keisha Cole played eventually by somebody.
By you, okay, but not by me.
Somebody's gonna play Keisha Cole
because I ended up playing Mary J. Blige before I played Keisha Cole.
Good. Play that motherfucker.
Because a lot of people, you know what? Honestly, a lot of people I know didn't care too much for Keisha Cole's.
They didn't like her, but they listened to it. They knew the words.
They would have no choice but to listen to it because that's all they played.
I mean, it was hot.
Because that voice was
Ashanti was good, so I liked Ashanti. I just think she's forgettable.
Oh no, she's not.
The ex-princess of what was it?
Oh, we're gonna move on because he is really digging on my girl Ashanti, honey.
Right.
Okay, so moving on to another duo. This Saturday, last Saturday, we had the Salt and Pepper movie on Lifetime that aired.
Late. It had the potential to be good.
It did. It was actually it had a potential to be great. It was a good movie.
It had the potential to be awesome and amazing.
It was a good movie. It could have been a way better. Me and Flus agreed that it was. They tried to make themselves look way too good, and at the same time, blankly disrespected Spinderella.
They did. They blatantly.
Okay, if you guys know, Spinderella had no hands in on this movie at all, which means she won't get no royalties. She would not get paid. She didn't even get a chance to tell her side of the story. So everything about this movie was from the eyes of Salt and Pepper.
Yeah.
And y'all already know how they felt about Spinderella. So the way they portrayed Spinderella in this movie was so very disrespectful.
What do you call it when you're trying to pitch a movie to a big production company?
A pitch.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. A pitch. Okay. That's exactly what the damn movie was.
It was like a pitch.
It was a pitch.
But it was real cute because you know what I like about it? It took us back into the 80s, early 90s, and we got to see the people, you know, Kid and Play and how Kid and Play and Salt and Pepper and Martin Lawrence all work together. You know, we saw that whole that was like my favorite part of the movie is seeing Kid and Play, Salt and Pepper, and Martin working together at the Sears Call Center.
LL Cool J
and LL Cool J and how they all was interacting with each other. How Martin used to get up in the middle of their lunch break and do a little stand-up comedy to practice on his stuff. And then Salt used to say, he is not funny. He would never, you need to stick to this call center because you will never make it. I was like, this is so
late.
Cool.
Girl, everything was amazing about the movie except the movie.
Yeah. But you know they had to do promos and interviews and all this stuff for the movie. And Salt and Pepper was on Wendy Williams. And let's listen to what Salt had to say about Spinderella.
Feelings about what they should be getting, and what just because you say something doesn't make it true. It just makes it your perspective. I do understand where Spinderella's head is at, so I wasn't surprised, but I do know that it probably was necessary to get to that point in order to put an end to, you know, whatever anyone thinks it is. You know, when you go into legal, it tells you exactly what it is. Their feelings about what they should be getting and what.
All right. What you think about that, Floozy?
Okay, major issue.
Okay, what?
She talked in circles. She did.
She really didn't answer the question.
Right. Okay, so what the fuck that got to do with anything I just asked you?
Because
she kind of just made up some stupid answer that it just didn't and none of it made sense. I'm just going to talk and make it sound like it's supposed to sound good and like I even understand it.
Because I remember a lawsuit that Spinderella had on Salt and Pepper where every time they said their name, every time they said Spinderella name, they had to pay Spinderella. But then they settled that lawsuit. But it's just like they just trying to cancel Spinderella out of the whole ordeal completely.
Well, they've been trying to cancel Spinderella out. Yeah. They didn't leave that part out of the movie. So listen, these bitches. So y'all so petty that you're willing to sit there and say how shady you was toward this girl without her having any kind of involvement in the movie, but then make yourself look like y'all had these boring ass lives. Now everything's been in the news and newspaper on the whatever it was at the time. You know what I'm saying? Right On magazine and everything like that about different situations that y'all was in. I think they talk about different abusive situations and things like that. And you said, all they want to tell us, well, y'all know that part already, so we're not gonna play that.
Yeah, they really watered down the whole Salt and Pepper experience.
If you're gonna do a biopic, get down with the get down or get the fuck out.
Like Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams about to get down.
You know what I'm saying?
She's about to get the whole drugs and everything. So yeah, they left out a lot.
Foxy, honestly, are you proud of everything you've done in your life?
No, I'm not proud of it.
Have you gotten over it?
Yeah.
So did you give a fuck now?
No.
If you decided to make your biopic, would you give a damn or would you gag?
No, if I do a biopic, you're getting the ugly, the beautiful, and the ugly.
Right.
You're getting everything.
And I'm going to gag at it because, bitch, that's just how it was tea.
So let me tell you something. So Spinderella saw the movie.
Or lack thereof.
Yeah, and she took to Twitter, honey. If y'all don't follow Spinderella, go ahead and follow her on Twitter. Her Twitter name is SpinDC. All right, she says, sorry, but I got to speak on this Lifetime special. Too often, Black women who have made meaningful contributions in the industry are left out historical narratives. She goes on to say that back when Salt and Pepper was building our legacy, which is rooted in empowering women, I could not have dreamed that this same group will one day disempower me. She said, words cannot fully express my disappointment when I learned a decision was made to move forward with a Lifetime biopic that wrongfully excluded me from every aspect of development and production, all the while using my image throughout, given that I played an integral role in the group's story and success. There's nothing more unacceptable than a woman being silenced by another woman. It is for this reason I will not be supporting it. She said, I do, however, want to offer huge congratulations to the talented actresses that represented us, including Monique Paul, who I wish would have been given an opportunity to share my true perspective with. That's the one that played Spinderella in the movie.
See, I would see Monique Paul. Now wait, as an actress given a role like that, if you want to really do your research, honey, You should have reached out to her yourself, unless that was a clause that they asked you not to do.
They probably so. Because I'm sure Monique Paul would have probably reached out to Spinderella. It's like, or she probably told him, hey, can I, talk to Spinderella to get, how she was and stuff. Because honestly, she didn't do Spinderella well. Because she didn't get a chance to really study or talk to Spinderella to get her mannerism and to get the way she talk and all of that.
If you're going to play a living legend, why not take that opportunity?
Okay. She also says, in a reflection, I'm grateful I've managed to uphold a 30-year career of truly empowering women with my gift against all odds. This will continue in my work and in my service. The great news is I'm in the final stages of writing my memoir, a personal journey navigating through life, relationships, and the industry that raised me. 30 plus years is a lot of content and I'm ready to share. So that leads that she might be coming out with her own biopic.
Wait now. She didn't get to do very much in Salt and Pepper already, so there's not going to be much of a biopic.
Well, we don't know everything that she has done without Salt and Pepper.
I mean, I'm sure she can give us more details than Salt and Pepper did.
Of course. Because, we got the lives of Salt and Pepper, their relationships, what they went through and all that stuff. We didn't really get nothing of Spinderella. Like, I'm sure Spinderella had a whole life, too.
Girl, I still got all those magazines. Huh? I still got every magazine from Right On and all that. We could have created the damn movie ourselves.
But we still ain't go during that time. We still didn't know that much about Spinderella because they refused to go in deep with Spinderella.
And they said it.
During the interview, Spinderella was only able to say 1 or 2 words.
Oh, they were blatant about it. They were like Salt and Pepper, and she's like, and Spinderella. They had to they shaded her the whole movie anyway.
Well.
Screw them heifers.
Y'all hit us up on our Facebook page, The Naked Truth. Let us know how you felt about the Salt and Pepper movie. And remember, the Wendy Williams movie is coming out next week, and we will be talking about that one.
Girl, waste of time. Let it go.
This week. It's coming out this week. All right, so here we go. I didn't care about talking about this, but I know y'all do. A porn star
all right, now.
named Lonnie Wells got fired from Taco Bell because allegedly a co-worker who was pissed at her told management that she used to do porn.
Let's start here. Bitch, why were you watching my videos?
Well, it was... Okay,
why are you such a fan?
When I researched this article, supposedly she had told this co-worker or the co-worker overheard her telling somebody about this, and somehow they got into it. And she hasn't been working there that long. So they got into it. So the coworker went and told the manager about her past and what she used to do. And supposedly that's the reason why she got fired. I did further research to find out that wasn't the case. The manager said that is not why he fired her. Because that would have been a lawsuit.
And then they listed some bullshit up under that. Oh, this is a private franchise and blah, 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 this and that. They never stated exactly why they fired her. Oh, but due to policies of the company.
But we do want to go in the fact that this was a big porn star. She's working at Taco Bell.
She was an award winner.
Award-winning porn star. 2
really
AVN awards.
Whatever.
And I did finally look her up on Pornhub. And yes, she's all over the place.
And that's the bitch that says all checks is a yes. Huh?
Okay.
Taco Bell.
So then I had to ask myself, I said, why is a porn star that was so huge making millions now working at Taco Bell? Like she could have did an OnlyFans.
I got an answer for you.
What's that?
Female porn stars don't make that much money.
Okay, so she didn't save nothing?
Highest paid porn stars are actually gay men.
But, okay, still. Yeah, that's true. Fact. But she didn't save anything?
Could she? Was it just easy money or was it a lot of money? You know what I'm saying?
True. Okay, she could have invested. Girl, Lonnie Wells, baby. This OnlyFans. You know people are becoming instant millionaires on OnlyFans. You got 2 AVN. AVN is like the Oscars of the adult industry.
Yeah.
So you're a big name in the adult industry. There will be a slew of guys or women. Well, I don't know which. I ain't paying attention to what you did. Or both. That would line up to do a film with you on OnlyFans. I'm sure you got a whole Rolodex of contacts you can call.
Oh, don't do her like that.
I'm just saying. Because now she ain't working at Taco Bell. She got fired for Taco Bell. She better go ahead and go to OnlyFans.
Maybe she don't want to sell pussy no more. She just wants to sell regular tacos.
Oh my God.
Maybe she just wants to sell regular tacos.
She just go.
She don't want to sell her enchilada. She want to sell enchiladas.
So I get the whole getting out of the industry and trying to, but that's it. But then, okay,
and he's like, okay, she made this money though. Why didn't she do something with the money?
Exactly. If your intention was, okay, let me do this porn to better my life and eventually go into something better that's outside of porn. So why not invest that money maybe into college? Why not invest that money in starting a business? Why not invest that money into, I don't know, starting your own production? What you just spending your money on?
Being that,
even if it wasn't a lot, it was still some type of money you could have been saving up.
But see, a scene could be her even living check to check. You know what I'm saying? If she doing like, let's say one scene that could last her maybe a few months.
I think she was living beyond her means.
She just good as hell. Maybe she just was good at it and didn't have to do that much. You know what I'm saying?
She made a soft girl.
She got her 2 videos.
Would have sold those 2 AVN awards upon those AVN awards, girl. Got you some cameras or something, or went to school.
The female porn stars do not make as much money as you think. At all. Lowest paid, actually.
But you know, AVN awards is, to be qualified, this is what I do know. To be qualified for an AVN award, you have to, it's top production. And there's these companies that, I'm sorry, I don't want to throw shade at nobody, but this ain't Dog Pound. These are these are production wonderful companies videos that has like storylines using 8K cameras, you know, that has a huge budget and all that stuff. These are the type of films and actors that gets nominated for AVN awards. So she was making some type of pretty coin.
I mean, I prefer the amateur myself.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Don't worry about how I know. But we gotta move on.
I prefer the amateurs myself. I think they're hot. It's a lot more authentic, I must say. Especially the hidden camera ones.
Speaking of hot, Jason Lee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jason Lee was hot the other night.
Ooh, Jason Lee was on fire the other night on his live on Instagram. Now let me tell y'all something. Let me get y'all up to date with what's going on with Jason Lee.
Yeah, go ahead.
So my boo Jason Lee, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, he had a little beef war going on with Kaya because you know, Jason Lee has this new show that's like an expansion of Hollywood Unlocked. It's strictly on YouTube only, and it's called Gagging.
Right.
And he calls all of his, you know, his fans, his followers that watch the show Gag Nation. Yes. Okay? And so Kaya, you know, I guess she calls her fan base, I don't even know who she calls her fan base, was going back to her talking about how Jason Lee is stealing from her because I guess she got a show called Gag Order and she calls her people Gag Nation.
At this point, if you listen to her correctly, girl, she calls a lot of her fan base sissies at this point.
Exactly.
Being that most of them are gay men and she like to use the word sissy so often when she want to be nasty to somebody.
So Kaya started going this whole rant like she does all the time. She did it with T.S. Madison. Now she's doing it with Jason Lee, calling Jason Lee all kind of sissies and was saying all kind of nasty derogatory stuff that I'm not going to repeat. It has something to do with him losing weight. Let me just say that.
Girl, cute.
Okay.
Snack.
And right, he's looking really good.
Snackish.
Okay. Maybe you need to try to look good, Kaya. I'm just saying. And was talking about that he's stealing from her. But after she done says so much derogatory, nasty, under the gut stuff about him. So Jason Lee, as a boss that he is, he didn't even, clap back just right away. He took it to a whole nother level.
Oh, yeah.
So he went and bought the rights and ownership to Kaya's Gag Order and Gag Nation, which is now owned by Jason Lee's company, Hollywood Unlocked. So Kaya can no longer call her show Gag Order. That she's been calling Gag Order ever since her and T.S. Madison separated. She can no longer call her fans the Gag Nation. So she has to come up with a whole new format.
Well,
which she did. She called it Gags Are Us.
Late.
It's the name of her new show.
Tired.
And so Jason Lee went live because if y'all notice, I posted up on the Naked Truth Facebook page. Kaya went live maybe like a couple of weeks ago or something, and she was doing her call-in show on gag order, and for some reason her phone wasn't ringing, and when she went to put it on speaker, it says your line has been suspended.
Oh, my line suspended?
Yeah.
I thought my bid wasn't done until the 20th.
She said, my line suspended, y'all.
No shit, bitch. We just heard it.
So, Jason Lee went on live to finally decides to clap back and get dirty, with Kaya, to go further than just buying her stuff. He said, for every penny he sells of his merchandise will go towards paying Kaya's phone bill.
Talk about the order.
Temporarily suspended due to non-payment.
My line suspended? Oh, that's why y'all can't call. Well, let's fix this. Look, y'all like, well, what is going on? My line suspended? I thought my bill wasn't due to the 20th. Gag order, let's talk about the motherfucking order. Oh, okay. Hold on, y'all. We got to see something's going on with the line. Is you live, hoes? Hoes, is you live? Let me see what's going on. They say the line suspended. So y'all can't call. Hold on, let's fix it.
Mm-hmm. Then he was making so much money. He made over $6,000 within an hour.
Oh, got worse. He went to pay her phone bill and her electricity bill.
Right. And Pops, he said, if we make more, we even pay her rent.
Okay, we pay her rent.
I said, why don't you pay tonight? Right. I said, go further. Why don't you pay that oil link underneath her van or get her a brand new door panel for her truck? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
you're welcome, Kaya. I made sure that I helped pay your bill.
That's right, because me and Floozy did buy some merchandise. So to get your phone bill paid, part of that came from me and Floozy over here at the Naked Truth. Okay,
you're welcome.
All right, but let's take a listen to what Jason Lee crazy self was saying during his live. Let's just take a listen real quick.
From Rochester, New York, who just bought a gagging spiral notebook so she could read a bitch. The trademarks: gagging, gag order. And so my Gag Nation is going to my website right now, HollywoodUnlocked.com/shop, and they're buying merch. And I'm asking you for one time, only one time, spend $100 a night. Let's get it up to $10,000. We already paid her phone bill. We already paid her light bill. If we get it up to $30,000, I'm paying her rent. I'm going to pay Kaya's rent because I know she ain't had no concerts. She ain't got no Gag Nation. She ain't got no music.
Well, it be like that sometimes.
Jason Lee went on that for a long time. Then I think he left that and then went on to Bigo. It went in on more about Kaya and paying her phone bill. I wouldn't be surprised if he sold even more on Bigo.
Baby, he couldn't get enough.
He couldn't get enough at all.
He was on Petty Pilot.
And then, you had, of course, some Kaya trolls, coming in there and talking about we shouldn't steal for her. He didn't steal. It wasn't hers. She didn't own it. So how can you steal something that she doesn't own? That is a fault on her part.
Does she own Gags R Us?
She better learn now that she needs to go in here and copyright and trademark it before it happens again.
I mean, whatever. They sold, well, they closed down Toys R Us too. So whatever. Do you?
But it's like, girl, when are you? She doesn't. I don't know who does her business. I don't know. Well, that's the problem. Nobody does her business because what she doing is very amateur level because she ain't trying to capitalize on anything. So that's why everybody else could come behind her, take her shit and capitalize on it because she ain't doing any type of business smarts on her part.
Honey, she's too busy checking her neck and her back. She forgot to check her bag.
Right. She's too busy trying to check those phone calls to see what people want to talk about. Who do y'all want her to read and stuff? Okay, well, girl, you ain't about to have no leg to stand on in a minute.
Okay.
Kaya.
Who?
What I need you to do, Pooh, is get you somebody that knows how to do business because whoever the hell you got is going to take you straight down to the Roach Motel. Oh, wait a minute. You already live in one. So we're going to move on to the next topic because I'm over her. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to like this one. I think you do too. I'm a Twinkies lover.
Ooh.
Twinkies is going to release a limited edition Ghostbusters Twinkies with the neon blue cream filling, and I am here for it.
I'm too old.
You
to be walking around with blue teeth, blue mouth.
Oh, I saw this and I almost died. I was like, you know what? Twinkies has been coming out with a lot of different little limited edition stuff like that.
Since they bought it, since somebody bought it. Since remember they tried to cancel them.
And they was gone for a little while, and then they came
bought
back.
Twinkie and they lit it up.
And they just been coming out with limited editions. It's like every other month, it's some special twist. Especially, nope, I'm not gonna say the store. The W store,
Walmart,
always have a whole. If you go there, they got all the different types of Twinkies right there.
The chocolate one,
the red velvet
one.
That's my favorite. The red velvet Twinkies are my favorite. Oh my god, cookies and cream one.
Yeah, now they got like the blue filling, like you said, the blue filling.
The Ghostbusters limited edition with the blue filling. I think the blue filling supposed to be a ghost or something. I thought it should have been green, but green ain't really.
For like slime.
I guess. Like in the movie, but I don't know why they chose
more
blue.
Appealing for the neon blue.
Probably for the kids. I
That's
guess.
what it's for, girl. Are we supposed to be eating Little Debbie's right now? For real?
Shit, I will.
I did go get a box of Ding Dongs.
Okay.
Valentine's Day edition.
All right, and then we also got Larry King died on Saturday at the age of 87, guys.
Wow, Larry King, y'all. Legend,
icon, mentor, everything. So he will be greatly missed. Prayers, condolences goes out to the friends and family of Larry King. Just for those that wants to know, no, he did not die of COVID complications. He had a lot of health issues. I mean, he was up there in age.
Yeah.
Both his kids had died.
Wow.
So I think he had a long, successful life.
To make it through that alone, I mean,
yeah.
Okay.
And Dionne Warwick.
Girl, she's Dionne, you so late.
Like, I know.
She's a cute late, though.
Right. Dionne Warwick, has a Twitter page, and we have talked about some of her tweets before on this show. But Dionne Warwick did it again, and this by far was the funniest tweet that she has ever done.
Yeah.
She says, I hope the baby,
mm-hmm.
I know who the baby, we were talking about, my baby daddy in my head.
Oh, girl.
I hope the baby's mother called herself the mama. This would be a full circle moment.
I said, what is these reads coming from? I'm like, oh my God, Dionne Warwick read me.
And that's the thing. Dionne Warwick gets on Twitter reading people, but in a fun way. And these people are gagging because it's like this legend is reading me, y'all. Like, I'm that important that Dionne Warwick knows who I am.
Oh my God, Dionne Warwick let me have it today.
So the baby, I'm sure wait a minute, is the baby still locked up?
I don't know.
I think he's still locked up.
Does he still call your phone from that number?
I don't know. Let me check my phone because maybe I didn't see him as bail money yet.
You get any missed calls?
Okay.
You have a call from
not the mama.
Definitely the baby.
I was telling Floozy, this is so cute because it's like Dionne Warwick just sits there smoking her joint, y'all know. And it's just the first thing that comes to her mind. The first picture she look at, the first thing that comes to her mind, she tweets it. She probably saw a picture of the baby probably getting arrested. Remember we talked about it, I think last week or something.
Right.
And she's just like, the baby. I wonder, is the mama really happy?
Right. Your name is the baby?
I love it. I'm like, if all of us just start tweeting, the first thing that comes to our mind, Twitter would be such an amazing place.
The reefer of it all.
Okay, just get high, and then the first thing that comes to mind, tweet it. Okay. Girl. All right, now it comes to our favorite part of the show. Would you rather?
Yes.
And I'm gonna let Floozy take this one because he the one that came up with this one.
I'm excited about this week's Would You Rather because usually I'm very over Foxy's. She want you to think about some shit and be politically correct and care. So would you rather?
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather be able to talk to the animals or speak all foreign languages? Foxy?
Wait. Well, since I don't have a pet at this point in time, but sometimes I'll be like outside and I'll be wondering what the bird is thinking.
Right.
Or what the squirrel really doing when they chasing each other.
Right.
Like, do they say, "Oh, it's cold out here," or do they? Don't look at me. Or do they say this acorn is not big enough, or why is that human falling down the stairs? You know, I would say speak all languages, because I feel like in the some languages we don't know is the hidden truth of the world.
What do you mean by that?
Like the first language. Do you know? Everybody know what the first language was?
If you just know all languages, period.
Yeah. I think knowing all languages to the world, we will unlock some truth to how this world started, who and when, and so I would say speak all languages of the world.
That is very interesting. How enlightening.
See? What about you?
Fuck
I already
people.
know what you're gonna say.
Fuck people. I want to know what the animals are thinking. Cause y'all ain't shit no way. Humans ain't shit. Ain't never gonna be shit. Daddies and mamas wasn't shit. They daddies and mamas wasn't shit. Y'all kids ain't gonna be shit either. So whatever. Animals are the purest form of affection, love, fear, instinctual beings.
But if you can speak all languages of the world, you'll be able to speak animal.
See, no, all foreign languages.
And to some people, speaking animal is foreign.
When I was in school, foreign language did not include cat.
Meow, meow, meow.
And being as I have a whole pussy
cat
at home.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know. Cat got my tongue.
Oh my God,
girl! I need to know what she thinking, because sometimes we finna fall out, and I feel bad later, because I've been shooed her away nicely.
Okay, y'all want Peter coming after you now?
Girl, Peter got me fucked up. Watch out! Don't come to Harvey. You don't want to do that. I'm trying to save you. So yeah, I want to know what the birds are thinking, especially the squirrels, because I'm looking at them, and then they be looking at me.
Ooh, especially the squirrel that be over here.
Yeah, and you know they like to gang up.
Okay,
they be like scoop, and then there's another squirrel come, and they be sitting there on both sides looking at me, and Fox like, yeah, and then some they get a little closer. Then another one of them girls come, because they be like scoop. And then you hear them, and they be jumping from house to house.
School. They be what?
School. And they jump from house to house. Then they wind up over here and they get close.
Those squirrels are so ninjas, honey.
Girl, yeah. I've come to the point that I believe that Summer Coleman is in fact Snow Black, and these animals are here to protect her, but they're not quite sure about us.
Right.
For one thing, they smell dog and cat on me, so they definitely don't trust me.
Right.
It's a bitch, that's the ops. Okay. So they get closer and closer at me. And I'm like, girl, I think they finna jump. You know, they're like, we should get this bitch. So Lord I need to know what they be thinking. The snakes, I need to know everything.
Okay, so you want to talk to the animals. I don't. No,
I do.
I don't even want to know. No,
I want to know, because they be knowing. You know how like dogs and shit get all crazy when it's something else around. Mm-hmm. If you're like, bitch, there's somebody down the street coming to get your ass, bitch. You can make a move. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody with some real fucked up intentions on their way here. I'm trying to tell you hoes. And don't be like, oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong, girl? What's wrong, girl? What's wrong? Bitch, I'm trying to tell you, make a move. And nobody doing shit. Then it's too late. God. Then it's too late.
Oh my God. So y'all hit us up. I
wasn't done. No, go ahead.
Y'all hit us up on our Facebook page, The Naked Truth. I'm going to post the question on there. What was the question again?
Would you rather speak all foreign languages
or be able to speak to the animals?
Be able to speak to the animals.
Y'all let us know which one would y'all rather. Okay, please let them know where they can find you.
You can find me on Facebook at Marcus J. Darling. What did you say?
Nothing.
You can find me on Instagram at Marcus J. Darling. You can find me on Twitter at Marcus J. Darling. Darling is spelled DAHLING. Marcus J. MARCUS DAHLING.
Girl, what is you having? Spelling bee over there? What is going on?
I was giving my Siri life. Listen, Alexa ain't got shit on me.
We having a spelling bee?
Floozy on Clubhouse, FLUZ. And you can find me at my OnlyFans.
So it's Kiki Palmer.
And you got the meat, I got the feet. DM me for details and coupons and specials and buy one, get one frees and t-shirts and merch.
Okay, Swaparama.
Where can they find you at?
Yes, y'all know y'all can find me on every social media platform. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Snapchat. You can find me on Clubhouse. You can find me on Bigo at The Real Foxy. You can go ahead and follow me on my YouTube channel at The Real Foxy Bass. Make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications. You can also find me on Facebook at Foxy Silvery Bass. And don't forget to go ahead and like my beauty page, FD Beauty. And you can follow every single one of us right here on SouthsideRadio.live. Go ahead and check out our website. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to our VIP list so that way you would get alerts from every show every time they upload a new episode. I'm over here thinking about Floozy and the spelling bee and this whole Dr. Doolittle stuff is just blowing me right now.
I think it's sweet.
But don't forget to also check us out on our YouTube channel at SouthsideRadio.live. Make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications. All right, y'all. I got to get up out of here because I can't talk no more.
We'll see y'all Tuesday.
But before we go, make sure y'all check us out Tuesdays on the Naked Truth Live. Every Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, live on YouTube at SouthsideRadio.live and The Real Foxy Band.
We got a special guest this week, right?
Yes, and we have a special guest this week. Thank you for reminding me. See, your spelling bee and your Dr. Doolittle got me off track. So we do have a special guest. We have Della Faye in the house. That's going to be on the Naked Truth Live tomorrow night on the Naked Truth Live. Duh. I was about to say something completely
Y'all know where to
different.
find us, right? Because we ain't sure no more.
Yeah, you can follow the Naked Truth Live on YouTube at SouthsideRadio.live at The Real Foxy Bass. You guys find the Naked Truth Live on the Naked Truth Facebook page and Southside Radio Live page. And you can follow the Naked Truth Live on our Twitter page at SouthsideRadio.live and The Real Foxy. There you go.
There you go.
All right. Okay. So all I need you to fuck
Who?
them hoes
Where?
over there. I need y'all to be you, be happy, be free, and don't be a Dr. Doolittle.
A girl.
And love everybody.
I'm trying to tell y'all. You better get with it.
Bye, y'all.
It's a revolution.